Good afternoon, my friends. I'm enjoying some tea, little afternoon tea. I just spent most of the day planning out, figuring out, and arranging how I was going to deal with an upcoming trip that I have. I have two upcoming trips that I have, so I thought I would update you guys and kind of talk through it for my own sanity. In July, this trip is not complicated. I'm going for about 5 days, Tuesday to Sunday, 5-6 days. I'm meeting my friend Julie, the one that I go to Palm Springs with, the one, where else have you seen her? I meet up with her in New York all the time. So she got tickets to Oh Mary, which is that dark comedy Broadway play. I don't know if it's a musical play about Mary Lincoln. So I am not a big Broadway play. I do actually like Broadway plays. I'm not a big musical person. Anyway, so I'm not like that in touch with Broadway, but she mentioned these tickets and I looked up the show and I was like, I want to go. I definitely want to go. So that's the reason for me going to New York, but I'm going to go get my hair cut. Obviously, I'm going to hang out with friends. I'm going to go visit my friend Max, who is my personal shopper. He's a very good friend of mine, and he used to work at Saks, but he moved over to Bergdorf, which is very, very interesting. So I'm gonna go see him at Bergdorf. I think he's gonna be in town. Anyway, I have to figure that out. And yeah, just sort of hang out. I'm hoping it'll be cooler in New York than it is here in Vegas. It will most definitely be cooler. I'm hoping it's more comfortable in New York than it is here in Vegas in July. July is brutal. It's already pretty brutal. It's gonna get up to 110 today, completely unexpected. And I'm just kind of hiding out indoors. I did my long walk this morning. So I've been doing hour-long, like 8,500 step walks every morning instead of doing my 30-minute runs. It's been better on my body. I think I just needed to come to terms with the fact that every time I ran, I kind of hurt something or tweaked something or something was just a little too extra sore. So anyway, I have taken to walking every morning. So that's been a big change for me. I've always enjoyed jogging, I should say. I've always enjoyed jogging, but I feel like, because I didn't take that good care of myself when I ran a lot when I was much younger, I never stretched. I did the ice bath every once in a while. It has all caught up to me now. Yeah, so I've been walking and it's actually been great. It's been great. Speaking of, I gotta turn up the AC. So the trip that I was just hemming and hawing over is a trip that I'm taking in August. So there's 3 things that I need to do over on the East Coast in August. 1, a cousin of mine is getting married in Rhode Island again. So there's 4 siblings in this one family. 3 of them, this is the 3rd now, getting married in Rhode Island. We have no connection to Rhode Island. I'm not sure what their obsession with Rhode Island is. It's lovely, but I'm unclear. Anyway, we're going back to Rhode Island because last year, I don't know if you guys caught that vlog, I went to Rhode Island for a wedding. That wedding was for this wedding's cousin's older brother, and now she is getting married. They're not the same place, but Rhode Island. I don't know. Rhode Island is not easy to get to. It's like at least a 2 transfer flight or, fly to New York or Boston and drive a long ways. It's at a time, oh my God, I still have to RSVP. I just remembered that. I have to dig out, everything is like electronic now. I was looking for the RSVP card and then I realized on the back of the invite, there's like a URL where you can do everything online now. Anyway, I have to do that. So I have that wedding that I need to go to, and it was basically like a week away from when I go out to spend a couple weeks with my friends Matthew and Mark, because it's the end of August. Matthew usually takes like that week off from work, and Matthew's birthday is always around Labor Day. So it's always just a nice time. They live on a lake. I have vlogged from there. I definitely have posted on Instagram from there. So there was like a week in between this wedding and like my time that I would spend at Matthew's. And I was like, oh, like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna fly back home and then come back out? Am I gonna spend like 2.5 weeks at Matthew's instead of a week and a half? I was kind of like, just, not like I was frozen with like decision making. I was like, I don't know what to do. And then my friend Sarah, who you have actually seen on my channel, she's my friend that is a business coach, and that happens to be my business coach. She actually needed it's a long story. She needed help, and she actually lives near Matthew and Mark. She needed some help and she needs someone to stay at her house. And it happens to be that week between the wedding and when I would stay at Matthew and Mark. This is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be flying to New York. I'm going to Matthew and Mark's for a night. I'm going to take their car, drive to Rhode Island for the day. I'm just going to go for the day, say hi to my family, attend the wedding or whatever, and turn around and drive back to Matthew and Mark's, stay there for a couple days, and then go to Sarah's. I was thinking about just going to Sarah's, borrowing one of her cars, or renting a car. It's just too, like, in terms of location, none of them live near an airport or a rental car agency. So anyway, I was like, maybe I'll borrow one of her cars, but she's got like high school kids or whatever. It's just impossible. So that's why I'm doing the Matthew Mark thing. And then I'm gonna stay at Sarah's, and then I'm gonna go back to Matthew and Mark's for the week and a half and then fly home. So that's what I'm doing in August. Matthew and Mark's wedding, Matthew and Mark's, Sarah's, and then Matthew and Mark's for the rest of August. And the funny thing is, I don't know if this is funny. The thing is, Matthew and Mark are renovating their home. And by renovating, I mean they've completely demolished it and they're rebuilding from scratch. They're completely redoing their home. So they're living in a rental. So I'm gonna be in a rental with them. And of course, they're like, absolutely, you can come and stay, no big deal. There's plenty of room for you. But it's gonna be a new house for me. So I'm kind of excited. It is like on the same street as their house. It's like a block away, basically. So it's not that different. So anyway, just thinking about it all, I'm so excited to see Matthew and Mark. I have not seen them since last December when they were here. Yeah, so what Sarah's doing, why I need to stay at her house, is she is basically sending her oldest off to college. I cannot believe he is going off to college because I was there in the delivery room when Sarah gave birth to her son, Jack. I saw it all. Boy, did I see it all. I saw it all, and we always joke that, like, I'm the first person that Jack saw, whatever. Anyway, I can't believe he's going to college, and I saw him be born. It's really, really crazy. We've been texting about it like all week because he's actually graduating from high school tomorrow. And so Sarah will we're on a group text, and she'll just text every once in a while, like, I cannot believe he's graduating high school. I'm like, I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. God, how time flies. Anyway, so that's why I need to stay at Sarah's. Whatever, I'm not gonna get into details, but she needs someone to stay at the house, and she just doesn't have anyone. And of course, like, our very close, friend circle, none of us actually live that close. So I'm like, well, I'm actually gonna be kind of in the neighborhood a little bit. Anyway, it just worked out perfectly. So yeah. So that's what I'm doing at Sarah's. So anyway, that's just a very quick life update. Oh, I have one more thing. So in 2 days' time, my friend Jen is coming to visit. So she's gonna be here for about a week or so. And we're gonna drive out to the Palm Springs luxury outlets. So excited, she's never been. And Jen and I do love to shop. We love to shop together. And she's so excited. So we're gonna be doing that. This is my friend Jen. She comes to visit quite often, maybe like twice a year. And I always see her when I go to New York. But she gets like tattoos and stuff. So she has like a tattoo appointment. She's probably gonna drag me to that crystal shop by the Stratosphere on the Strip. We're probably gonna go there. And she's fully vegetarian, kind of leaning towards veganism, but she will still have some cheese, she'll still have some seafood here and there. Anyway, so she's always like looking up vegan/vegetarian restaurants in Vegas, which I never go to. So it's always fun to see and like check out these new restaurants with her. So I'm sure we'll be doing plenty of that. And she's actually leaving me right around July 4th. So we're gonna try and see if there are any fireworks. I don't think so. I think they're all on July 4th, but we're gonna see if any kind of do them a little bit earlier or something, like the weekend before or something like that. We'll see. I doubt it though. And she's my big yoga friend. She's the one I went to Morocco with. She's probably gonna drag me to some yoga class, I'm sure. So yeah, I'm gonna, again, vlog as much of it as I can. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see her. Yeah, she'll be here in 2 days. in 2 days. So those are my upcoming like little trips, people visiting me going elsewhere. So that's it. So those are my travels for the rest of the summer. I'll be back, you know, after Labor Day. And then I don't have any plans, travel plans for the fall through the holidays. That's usually when it starts to get really, really busy, prepping for Mishmas, and then that's just like, it's just busy time. It's just busy time. So I don't usually like to plan for too much travel during that time. If something comes up, or like a quick day trip or weekend trip, that's totally fine. But like the long, like week, 2 weeks, I don't think I can do that in the fall. Those are the travel plans for the rest of the year. So with all of that being said, I had to get some dresses. I didn't have to. I have plenty of dresses that I could wear to this wedding, but I thought, let me take this opportunity to buy some dresses. So I actually just purchased 2 dresses for the wedding. I haven't tried them on yet. I need to steam them, but I'll try them on with you guys. I don't know. I think they're very pretty, but I'm not sure that they're very me. Anyway, maybe I'll leave like a little survey up when I think I can do that. Leave a little survey up when I try them on. See what you guys think. Yeah, and I got some other things in that I just ordered. Yeah, so we'll do like a little try on haul a little bit later. But right now, I need to get my act together. I need to have a meal. I need to basically get ready for bed because today is a House of the Dragon day. It's Sunday, and season 2, episode 2 is coming on today. I'm gonna check that an episode is coming out today because you know sometimes they skip and then they'll double up and do weird stuff. So let me see. Yep, today at 6. Yes. So what I need to do before 6 o'clock is eat a meal, get ready for bed, essentially, because once I watch the episode, I usually go onto YouTube and I watch all of those videos where they're making commentary and pointing out Easter eggs and stuff in the episode. Emergency Awesome is my favorite channel for that. He has an enormous amount of information in every single episode that he does. It's almost overwhelming. I almost feel like I need to take out a notebook and like start taking notes, but I don't. So I'll do that for a little while and then I gotta hit the sack. So I like to be prepared for bed well before I need to actually crawl into bed because at that point I'm usually too tired to like properly wash my face, do all that kind of stuff. So that is the plan for the rest of the day. Aren't you so excited you tuned in? I'll be right back. Hey, so I'm just doing my evening skincare routine, getting ready to watch House of the Dragon. And I wanted to share with you a new serum that I've been using and really enjoying. This is the Medic 8 Crystal Retinol #1 serum. And I am working with Medic 8 on this portion of the video. So a big, big thank you to them. So I've been using this Crystal Retinol 1 for a couple of weeks now, and I'm actually amazed at how much of a difference I've seen in my skin. I feel like a change happened overnight. So I use this as part of my evening skincare routine. I use it as a serum, so after I've cleansed my skin, but before I moisturize. And I have very dry, very sensitive skin. So I've always kind of steered clear of vitamin A's, retinols, retinoids. And of course, I always hear about the skincare benefits of using a retinol. So I really wanted to try this. And so I started off slowly. I started off basically like patch testing because again, I have very sensitive skin. I just didn't want, you know, anything funky to happen. So I just used it like on my jaw line area skin for a few days. This happens to be like the skin on my face that has the most texture. It's the thickest, I would say. It's not very fine skin. So anyway, I used it there for a few days. Nothing bad happened. And then I just started using it all over my face. Now they do recommend, if you are a complete beginner to retinol products, to maybe use it 2 or 3 times a week. I just jumped right in because their serum has 5 different levels. So I'm using level #1, which is meant for sensitive skin. And I thought, you know what, if I didn't have any reaction here, I'm just gonna go for it. So I started using it every day with no problems whatsoever. So like I said, they have 5 different levels and it just goes up progressively up to level 20. And that's for like very experienced retinol users. So the Medic 8 retinol that they use is retinaldehyde. And this is a revolutionary new form of vitamin A that works 11 times faster and is 20 times more potent than traditional retinol. So it does what retinols do. It smooths uneven texture, it fights fine lines and wrinkles and things like that. And my skin has never felt smoother. I usually have, like I said, like a little bit of roughness or like the thickness of my skin. It will just feel different down here in my jawline. It doesn't anymore. It feels so smooth, and I'm thrilled, and I'm beyond thrilled that as a sensitive skin person, I can use this. So some other call out ingredients that I want to mention on top of the retinaldehyde, hyaluronic acid. So again, great for dry skin, glycerin, and vitamin E. So like I mentioned, I've been using number 1 for a couple of weeks now, and I'm graduating myself to the next level, which is number 3. So I am gonna be using 2 pumps of this, and I just wanna show you guys the texture of this, because when you call something a serum, sometimes people think it's kind of runny or thin. But this actually has a really nice, rich, lotiony texture. And so I just pump out 2 pumps, and I work it into my skin all over. I hit that crow's feet area here, but I am careful not to get too close to my eyes. I just kind of bring it along the bottom of my eyes here. Get those marionette lines. And I also work it up on my neck. Now, it's important to mention that, again, I use this as part of my evening skincare routine, and in the day, I make sure to use SPF because the vitamin A will make your skin a little bit more sensitive. So definitely apply SPF every day, but especially if you're using a vitamin A product. So I just love that they have progressive strengths for this serum, because as a sensitive skin person, I just really appreciate that I really love that they have progressive strengths of this crystal retinol. As a sensitive skin person, I love being able to kind of start slowly. So like I mentioned, I've been using 1, and now I just graduated myself to level number 3. And 1 is for very sensitive skin, 3 is for like a beginner retinol user. And then let's see, they have level 6, which is the one after 3, that's for experienced retinoid users. Level 10, which is after 6, is for advanced retinoid users, and then level 20, which is their highest concentration of the retinaldehyde, is for expert retinoid users. I think that's amazing. I think that's the first time I've ever seen a skincare product with like different levels like that. I just feel like they've had us sensitive skin users in mind. So of course, I'm gonna leave some information down below in my description box, link to the products if you wanna read up on it. But a big thank you to Medic8 for working with me on this portion of the video, and also for sending these over so that I can try. I am so impressed and just love the results that I have gotten. All right, I am going to finish up my skincare and then head on downstairs for House of the Dragon episode 2. Morning. So did you guys watch episode 2 of House of the Dragon? That was intense. Again, I won't ruin anything, but there was a scene, a fight scene it was very sad. It was very, very sad. I mean, you saw it coming, but it was very sad. Anyway, it was pretty good. But my husband actually made the observation that like there really hasn't been a ton of, I don't know, big battle scenes. Like I think they need to work up to it, but there haven't been even a lot of scenes with the dragons or whatever, and they've really been like talking up the dragons. So I'm curious when all of that is going to come in. So far, it's been a lot more like intrigue and miscommunication, a lot of miscommunication. And yeah, like a lot of that sort of thing. Anyway, it was entertaining nonetheless. And I am getting ready for my day, and I need to try on these dresses that I got for this wedding. I don't know if I'm going to keep either of these. Like I mentioned yesterday, I think they're very pretty, and I've always wanted to try this brand, but I just don't know that it's very me. So let me show you what I got. So these are the 2 dresses that I got. They're from Zimmermann, and what I didn't realize is that they're the exact same silhouette with different fabric. So I think it's just going to be a matter of which color I like on me better. Probably this one. I know you're not supposed to wear white to a wedding, and while this is patterned, it may be too close for comfort. These are the 2 dresses that I wanted to try on and see which one you guys liked, if any. I may return both of them. and keep looking. So let me try those on. And then I actually ordered some jeans from AYR, Air. I've been saying Air, I just feel like that's easier. And so I want to try those on. So we're going to be doing quite the like two ends of the spectrum trying on today. Dresses for weddings and jeans. Okay, so here is the cream colored one. Yeah, it's definitely a lot warmer than just straight up white. And I threw on my Fendi heels. I don't think I'm going to wear these shoes with it, but I just wanted to see what it looked like with heels on. The length is great. I'm not going to have to get it shortened or anything. These sleeves are meant to be like balloon sleeves. Very voluminous. I think the fit is great. What size did I get? I got size, oh, that's right. They have strange sizing. I got size 3, which I think is the equivalent to like an 8-10. I think was in their size guide. Anyway, I think Zimmerman goes up to 4. Maybe it's 0 through 4, 1 through 4. Anyway, I got 3 and I couldn't zipper it up all the way. I'm definitely gonna have to ask my husband for help if I do end up wearing this to the wedding. But that's it, it's very comfortable. It's linen, so it's gonna be very cool, which is what I was looking for. I am worried it's a little bit sheer, but I think the patterning definitely helps, at least down here. I think it's okay. And there are no pockets, which I'm a little bit bummed about, but that would probably make it a little bit too poofy here. And you don't have to unbutton all of these buttons. It is a zipper back, and it does come with this little rope belt. I do like it. I think I like it on a lot better than I like it hung up. Hung up, it almost looks like drapery or something. It just looks like a lot of fabric. But yeah, it looks a lot, I think it looks a lot better on than it does on the hanger. Okay, so this is the cream colored one. Let me try on that pinky peach one. Okay, so this is interesting. This dress actually has a slip dress included inside. And there's even little clips here where you can like attach the straps so that the straps don't fall or get, you know, fussy within the dress. So that's really interesting that the white one doesn't have it, which is more see-through, and this one does. But I do like that detail. So I was leaning towards this color, and now I'm really leaning towards this color. But anyway, I would still like to hear your thoughts on which one. I couldn't zip up this one all the way either. So anyway, it also comes with this leather-like rope tie here. Again, no pockets or anything. So I do think the dress itself is the same as the other one. It just has that liner, which again, very interesting choice. And I like this color. Sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of peach on my complexion, but I think this has enough like red in it, has enough like pink in it, that I think it is a little bit different from just straight up peach. Peach tends to make my complexion look really sallow. It's very strange. I think it's a little bit too pastel for me, but this actually, I think it works. So I think we have a winner. I think I'm gonna keep this one instead of that one, unless you guys convince me otherwise, but let me know. And this is linen as well, which is great. I'm gonna need to stay cool in that August Rhode Island summer. So the fabric is great. Yeah, I'm happy with these. I do like them on a lot more than I like them on the hanger. Okay, well, I'm really anxious to try on these jeans from Air. So let me take this off and try those on. All right, so I ordered 2 different styles from Air. This one, I got size 28 in both of them in case I forget to mention that. Let me see which style this is. Hang on. Oh wait, here we go. Here's the SKU, 684. So this is the Pop. That's the name of this particular style that I'm gonna try on first. Ooh, the denim is really, really soft. And oh, these look, these look tiny, but they are stretchy. They're really stretchy. Okay, all right, let's try these on. Oh, these could be too snug for me. Okay, these are real tight. I mean, they're comfortable because they're really stretchy. This material is really, really soft. I didn't know that they were gonna be quite this tight. I mean, they'll probably stretch out a bit. I don't know. I have to think about it. And they do, it's not like they flare at the bottom, but because my calves are so big, this always happens to jeans with me that are supposed to just be kind of like lightly tapered, that my calves make them stick out, and then they do this weird thing at the bottom, like right here. my calf, and then they do this weird sticking out thing. So I don't know, the length is really good. I don't know. I mean, I think they look okay. They look fine. I just don't know, like, am I gonna reach for really tight jeans? Probably not. Oh, they're really stretchy though. Okay, let me try on the other ones and see. Other ones are called the Beat Drop, and oh, they have silver hardware. That's interesting. And these look and feel a little bit more like like jeans that I would wear. So the finish that these are in, this is Love Struck. That's the finish of this denim. And they are 28 regular. All right, let's try these on. Do these have a stretch? Hold on. Cotton 88, recycled cotton 11, and 1% elastin. So just a teeny tiny amount of stretch, which I do like in my jeans. Ooh, okay. So these are really straight in the hip, like a true boyfriend kind of cut jean. And I kind of like that. Yeah, so you can wear them a little bit lower and they're really comfortable. So can you see the whole thing? Yeah, so again, a great length. Both these Air jeans and the other frame jeans that I got, the length is great. And I have short legs, so I am thrilled about this. Oh, you know, I'm kind of recalling now on the site, these are, I think, meant to have a little bit of a barrel leg shape. Can you see that at the bottom here? Yeah, like right below my knee. Oh, I like these. Yeah, I like these. These are comfortable, a little bit different, you know, like the silhouette looks a little bit different. The length is perfect. It has like just a little bit of stretch. Yeah, I like these. I think I'm gonna return the other ones. I don't really like super stretchy jeans because I feel like at this point, if I just want to wear something like that stretchy, I'll just put leggings on. So when it comes to jeans, like I want jeans. Like I want like semi-crisp kind of jeans. And when they have like a 1% stretch in there, it's like perfect because they're not super stretchy, but just a little bit of give. I love it though. I'm having such good luck with these Air jeans and those frame jeans. I need to try some other frame jeans. But yeah, I found myself on the Air site and I thought, you know what? I just need some regular jeans because a lot of them are a little bit too big for me now, which is great, but I need to kind of re-up on my basics. So, oh yay, yay, I'm gonna keep these. All right guys, well that is it for this vlog. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you think about those two dresses. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm gonna do, but let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And that's it. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.